It's week 3 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Broncos and the Ravens, next on Madden Football.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it, undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like,
oh, they come after him right away, and definitely goes on the first play of the game. On second down, it's Nix. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punt it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
we both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete. Ravens bring their punt team out. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Broncos offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They run over center with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll go play action with Nix. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. His first touchdown of the new campaign. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The Ravens offense ready for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Likely in motion. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
He runs with it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll look underneath here for Barkley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down, Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Now he takes off. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 3. He'll look to throw. He keeps it, and he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Second down and 8. Back to throw is Nix. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And that'll move the sticks. 1st down, up to the 40.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Nix. Now he'll run it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll throw. It's Nix. This one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They face 2nd down and 7. It's the tight end Likely in motion. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's the tight end Likely in motion. He'll drop to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
Back to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will stay a 3-point game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action now. It's Nix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd down, here's Williams. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Broncos will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll manage to get to the 33. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. Now, faking the give. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. To the tight end, Likely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A run with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. One of the tight ends motions right. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. but at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Nick's going to look to throw. To the outside. Hauled in by Sutton.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's their punter now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Broncos offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Nick snap on 1st and 10. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we'll take a breath. We're at the half, and it has been an intriguing game to this point. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He finds Likely, his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Williams. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down. They'll go again with Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. On 2nd down, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And the defense has it. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Barkley. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Van Ginkel.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. One side losing on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll tuck it and take off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Second down, Nix. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will score. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. Carlson's kick is good. And the Broncos will go up by 7. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley.
At the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Baltimore. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. He'll look to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cody Barton. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Play action now. It's Nix. He's got room at the 30. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. first down throw for Nix. That one is caught by Mooney. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Nix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the 1st down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the give, it's Williams. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. They send Sutton in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Catch left side is made by Higgins.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll motion over Flowers. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now he'll run. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They motion the slot man left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. He's got his man. It's Mooney. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll power ahead with Ham, the fullback. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They run over center with Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Nix going to throw for it. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra.
A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here. 1st and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.